Today is Thursday, Parashat Tetzaveh. This Dvar Torah is dedicated Leilu Nishmat Mor Avi, my beloved father, whose Askara is tonight and tomorrow during the day. The idea of it is a mitzvah of to be besimcha tamid. Mitzvah gdola liot besimcha tamid. Someone mentioned to me recently that it's a very difficult thing to be besimcha tamid. To be always happy. For some people, it's a challenge, and how can you? It's an emotion that is in your heart, and it's not something that involves an action in a way. And how could a person be in besimcha tamid? So I thought I would share with you some of my response to that person. How to bring simcha into a person's heart. Number one of the brachot that we say every morning in Birkot HaShachar is Baruch Atah Hashem Elokeinu Melech HaOlam Pokeach Ivrim. And we bless Hashem who opens the eyes of those who cannot see. In other words, when we sleep, our eyes are closed. And we thank Hashem like we thank Him in Birkot HaShachar for many things, that He helps us. In this case, opens our eyes so we're able to see. So one idea is to have a kavanah, to have in mind the meaning of Pokeach Ivrim, to please Hashem, open my eyes so I can see the positive in things. Positive things, the positive aspects in people. Even those that sometimes you may not appreciate. But if you bring yourself through even this prayer to help you to see the positive in people, the positive in things, that will bring simcha into your heart, because you'll see the positive rather than the negative. And like they said, a cup is either half full or half empty. Depends how you look at it. So Hashem open our eyes so that we see the positive in people, the positive in things that happen. Number two, Kal de'avid rahamana letav avid, which means everything that Hashem does is for the good, even when we don't understand it. If you have the attitude that I may not understand, but Hashem, who's the creator of the world, who's our Father in heaven, must have some purpose for whatever is going on. And you say, Gamzu letovah, and you bring that attitude into your heart, that will bring simcha. Number three, it says in the Mishnah, Hevedan et kol adam lechav zchut, which means always judge people favorably. And if you look at people with that kind of attitude of judging them favorably, just like if you yourself made a mistake, you'll find a way to justify it. Justify it for your fellow man also. Maybe there's something you're not aware of. Maybe he had some trouble, that's why he acted the way that he did. So find a way to justify his actions and to judge him favorably. Because if you judge him favorably, they'll also bring simcha into your heart. Judging people negatively brings negative emotions. Number four, give to others at every opportunity. Some people might think that it's great to receive gifts and to be on the receiving end. Okay, it's fine. But you get more a sense of satisfaction from giving rather than more than from receiving. So if a person, every opportunity that he has, whether to share information with others that they need, whether it's provide food for the needy, money or assistance, your time, your effort, sometimes it takes just a compliment, which you uplifted the person's spirit. If every opportunity you have, you should look at it that giving, sometimes even a smile. There's a pasuk in the Torah that says, "Ulven shinayim mehalav." The white of teeth is better than is more nourishing than a cup of milk. Because when you have a smile and the other person sees that you're smiling at him, that brings some kind of happiness in that encounter, and that will make you also happy. So to give is everything, including a smile. So the more you give, the more you have a chance to be happy, because simcha and ahava is a result of giving. Number 5, is a pasuk in the Torah that describes the ark in the Kodesh HaKodashim, where the tablets of the Torah were kept. And on top of the ark were cherubim, these angels. And the pasuk says, Ufnehem ish el ahiv. And their faces were looking at each other. Eye contact, visual, looking at each other. That's very important in human relationships. To look at the other, to see what the other person needs, to show them kavod through looking at them. It's not very conducive to good relations if you talk to someone looking the other way. Eye contact, that's also something that is conducive to happiness. So look at people, at each other, with good attitude, looking like it says, Ufnehem ish el achiv. Interestingly, in the most holy places in the world, you could say, on top of the ark, which is in the Kodesh HaKodashim, the Torah tells us there are these two cherubim, two angels, and they were looking at each other to tell us how important it is in between people, the relationships, and Pniyam ish el achiv, not to look into what is it in it for me, but what is it that I can do for the other. That will also bring happiness. Number 6, to be ma'avir al midotav, to forgive any offense, anyone that did you any wrong, forgive him, because if you forgive, you'll make sure that you'll have a chance to be happy. If you hold a grudge, if you hold it in your heart, if you don't let go, somebody offended you, somebody wronged you in a way, and you just keep mulling over it, that's a recipe for the opposite of happiness. But if you're ma'avir al midotav, that's how it says in Hebrew, to be forgiving for whatever is coming to you, whatever offense, then will bring also happiness. Number 7, it says in Pirkei Avot, Ezeu ashir hasameach bechelko. Who's happy, who's rich actually, who's wealthy is a person who's happy with his lot. So, whatever Hashem has granted you, be happy with it. Number 1, it could have been worse. Number 2, you never know, even those people that could be maybe very wealthy, you never know their whole set of circumstances and what is going on in their life. You know, they may have financial success, but have issues with their children, or have problems in terms of health. Whatever it is, but whatever Hashem has granted you is exactly what is perfectly suited for you, and be happy with what Hashem has granted you. And if you're happy with that, and you're thankful for what Hashem has granted you, that will also be another aspect of happiness. Number 8, celebrate being Yetzir Kapav Shel HaBoreh. Realize that you were created by Hashem, Master of the universe. Hashem gave you a neshama. Hashem gave you the ability to do mitzvot, to do things. Celebrate that aspect. That will bring happiness. Number 9, if you ever make a mistake, it does happen that people make mistakes. Remember what Rav Nachman said, אם אתה מאמין שאפשר לקלקל, תאמין שאפשר לתקן. If you believe that it's possible to make a mistake and to do things wrong, you should believe also that you can fix things. Hashem gave us the teshuvah to be able to correct any wrong that we did. If we make a mistake, we have offended someone, we can ask for forgiveness, we can fix it, we can improve the situation. So never should a mistake made bring the person down, but rather look at it as an opportunity to do good and to correct and to improve. And finally, number 10, Pikudei Hashem Yesharim Mesameh Halev. Learning Torah and connecting with Hashem through Torah. Torah brings joy to the person. And that will be a simcha that is very, very special. A simcha that comes through connecting with Hashem through His Torah. So these are just some ideas that I wanted to share. My beloved father, Alav Shalom, was a person who was really a truly sameach bechelko, and a person who fulfilled many of these ideas that we spoke about today. May his neshama, may his zichro baruch, tהיה נשמתו צרורה בצרור החיים, and the more we're happy in serving Hashem, the more we're fulfilling really what Hashem would like us to do, is to do mitzvot besimcha. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.